she has been very, very, very amazing. I think the squad is really doing a whole lot. I saw one video, somebody was saying, how come people who are living in Finland and in America, in the UK, are actually on ground and we are patrolling in Nigeria? So that's to tell you the power of destiny and the power of truthfulness. When you stand by the truth, naturally good things happen to you, and that's the custom and tradition of Igbo people. I really, really appreciate everybody, and thank you very much for giving me this platform to at least speak with. And I believe that the Prime Minister is listening to me, and a couple of other folks here. I really, really appreciate. Let's keep the fire burning. One thing is that, just like Mandela said, nobody believes it's possible until one day it happens. I believe one day we're going to come together, celebrate Biafra, have that freedom, have that development that we crave, have that equality, have that, peace that everybody deserves, and which propels development. I really, really appreciate. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you. I had actually thought you were one Nigerianist
PM want to respond to that?
I did not see any post from Biafra on your profile.
Sammy,
That's why
I
I brought
cannot hear
you
you
up.
at all. I don't know. Maybe you will.
Vam, you're having network problem. Go down and come up again.
Come back so that we can flow. I can't hear you. I can't hear
Namdi
you.
Abdullahi.
Right.
Namdi
Thank you.
Abdullahi,
Thank you.
Nigerian.
Thank you very much. Let me respond to or acknowledge the, the opinion and the position of the OMT News guy. I really appreciate the fact that some of you will summon courage to come out and say the truth, what you have seen. Because a lot of people, because of hatred on my person, even if it is they see this is true, they don't want to say it because they think that maybe when they say it, people will like me. And for that reason, we will continue to say it is not true, even when it is true. So, yes, that is something I posted on the comment section now, which is the report from United Kingdom. It is I on the Biafra self-referendum. It is. I have already pinned it on the highlight. Hopefully, it is going to appear very soon. So this particular article actually surprised me because I was surprised for the fact that they went on ground. When people don't understand how Western world work. So it is there on the highlight section now. You can see everyone should read this to see the level of the awareness. The orbinternational.com. Keep an eye on Biafra self-referendum. They thought that this our Biafra self-referendum is a joke because we know exactly the template we are using and how we are going to get Biafra and how our freedom will come. And so we are not bothered with whatever that is coming on our way as we pursue this freedom. So if you read that particular article, you understand that they went on ground. They made investigation. This is investigative journalism. They went and asked people questions. And at the end of the day, they confirmed that indeed Biafrans are voting in the self-referendum. And at the time of this report, we have recorded over 30 million votes. I want people to understand the Western world, they look at the documents. The Western world, they look at what you have, what you did, black and white. It is not stories. Biafra government is holding zoo in their blockhouse. We are choking them in their neck, and they will never breathe until Biafra comes. So what we are doing today is not gambling. Like I have said in the past, I am not here to do gambling. I'm here to fight, and I know what fighting is all about. I know how to fight for freedom. And like I said, it is not about how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. I said that time that the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the greatest mistake Nigeria have done. And this mistake will break Nigeria. This mistake will deliver Biafra from Nigeria. This mistake will lead to the Biafra independence. And everything is connecting. So, my brother, I appreciate the fact that you have acknowledged the awareness we have made so far, and we are just starting. I want you to understand that we have trained our people, shaping them for the things that are ahead. It is not going to be easy, but believe me, we have trained our people to be ready to stand what is to come after 2nd of December. Thank you very much for being truthful. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we take Namdi Abdullahi? Namdi
Thank you.
Abdullahi.
Thank you. Master Femi, can you
Before
say one word? Let me see if I can hear you now. I refresh my speaker.
Namdi Abdullahi, before we go to the
Oh,
next person,
wow, I know
please.
they hear
How
you.
is
Yes,
one Nigeria?
yes. Good
Okay.
evening. Good evening, my PM
Who is speaking?
and my every Biafrans. This is my second time on our space. And I want to say that I'm a Biafran that is living in the zoo. And I'm here to do my own contribution. Whatever thing there is a need for me to do, I'm here for it. So that's the much I can contribute now. And I realize that Nigeria has gone totally. Before now, on today, there is a protest. I'm meant to go out, but here I am in my house because I've discovered and I understand that Nigeria is not for us, that Nigeria has gone. And I have to know, I'll go back to my origin because I know where I came from.
So,
And I don't
so,
want to be a
so,
coward.
so, so, are you part of those who have been attacking me even until yesterday?
No, I've always believed in our cause, but I have not been this strong, like, until now.
So you received
Um,
the anointing while you were sleeping.
I'm telling you the fact because I just realized that, Nigeria is not for us. Nigeria is gone. There is no way we can go back. There is no way Nigeria can be, restructured to do a better thing. I'm a graduate and there's nothing for us on the street. I have my own business. I'm not complaining about the economy, but I will be a coward if I cannot contribute to something that will help my people. Because I was actually born on the day that Nnamdi Azikiwe died. So I felt like I have a sense of responsibility for our Biafran land. I know where I belong. And I'm speaking out of my heart that whatever thing that needs to be done and I can contribute, I'm ready for it. So, my DM is open. If there's anything I can do, I don't want to be a coward. I want to be part of something great that is coming for Biafran land. I'm a Biafran and I'm standing for it today. Thank you, sir.
Hey, PM, say something, please.
Well, what can I say? What can I say? Only that he should we welcome him.
Yes, so.
Welcome
All
him.
right, my people, those that are supposed to speak, my well-known ministers and Biafrans in the media, I actually had to pick those I saw with one Nigerian profile to allow them to speak. So please pardon me. That's why you see that I spotted two different persons now coming in with a different tongue and giving us things differently. So we still have another one, Nema Moba. We need to hear something different. How have you been impacted with what is going on that is making you turn to now give kudos and 100% to the Biafran government in exile? Nema Moba. Nema Moba. Nema, open your mic and speak, please. We want to hear you. Nema Moba. Nema Moba. You have the
Yeah, good
mic.
evening.
Good
Hello, good
evening.
evening. Okay, my name is Nnamdi. I'm onye Igbo. So I'm onye Igbo. I'm very, very excited the way the government is going. All the moment are. So, Ojishi gana aga. Continue. Ako gana azo. Onwe emega.
Why would that disappoint me now?
I got you.
Ngaba ni ira ako no na
Are you
azo.
are you going to do I
Ako
don't
no
hear you.
ngaba ako no na azo.
Believe me, a lot of Biafran living in the zoo are disappointed, and actually, we need a lot of sensitization because some people don't really understand what is going on.
That
Some
is
people
fine.
don't understand what is going on.
Guys, Nigeria Nigeria is gone.
So no, in the style of Makija, I got You're welcome.
100%.
You're welcome. Okay, you're welcome.
Welcome. Please, that is
Thank you,
just
sir.
to announce to all of you that Prime Minister will be having a town hall meeting with Biafrans in Lagos and in the Southwest. So if you're in the Zoo country region, please make sure you key into this town hall meeting. We want to see all of you there, and we want to talk to all of you so that you ask some pertinent questions and get inclined with everything that is going on. Okay, Akugo, over
And
to you.
please, the media team, I would like the media team to cut the the answer I gave to one of the questions about what we do after Biafra has been restored. It's very important that that particular section is cut and shared widely. The reconciliation, the rebuilding, and the reintegration of Biafrans back to the Biafra nation, so Biafra state. So it's very important. Those who feel that it is going to be war of kill and kill and kill, no. We're going to start the process of reconciliation, rebuilding of Biafra as soon as Biafra independence is achieved. So the people that are thinking that with the way we are fighting Nigeria now, Biafra is not going to be a place to live. No, we have to fight Nigeria brutally like this because that is exactly the only way to defeat them. We have to fight Nigeria without heart. We have to be ruthless on them, and that is the only way we can get our freedom from a country like that. So don't judge Biafra based on the way we are fighting Nigeria. After the fight, we will begin the rebuild and reconciliation and reintegration of our people back to a normal life. But with this war, we will fight it with anything. We will fight it even with spirit. And anything that can help us to fight Nigeria and win, we are going to use. But after that, we'll go back to rebuilding the Biafra nation in accordance with international law and, of course, with what we have learned in our different countries of, residence. So those people that are scared, thinking that this one you are doing this, you are killing people in Biafra. Now we are not killing people; we are killing terrorists who have been killing us for many years. It is our turn now to defend ourselves by killing them, making sure that they carry arms to kill. They will never use it in Biafra land on our women and our children again. It is justified under international law. You can't stand and watch these terrorists kill you. These are people who they have recruited from different parts of the northern Nigeria. They mix it with Biafran people. Even if any Biafra blood is part of them, we don't regard the person as a Biafra blood. He becomes the enemy, he becomes the terrorist, and he must be eliminated before he kills you. Because if you don't do that, he kills you, like they have done in the past. So people should not think that the way we are fighting Nigeria now is the way we are going to be in Biafra land. No. A country that is fighting war does not look back, just like Ukraine. And because our own war and the situation is very peculiar, very different, and also at the same time very complex. So it requires a very complex solution. And what we're doing today is the solution, which to many may be very complex. So I want that you cut that audio, that part, to share to Biafra people so they will understand where we are going. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Akugo, over to you.
Thank you. Mazi Sonny Onumonaputa. Ukolomwa Abatavie Abatavie Ukolomwa Ona Wida Hara Majiji Ida Hana Gusi on Mili Aya Kanji si no Ukolomwa Keo maka na ebe ọnwụ na ịnọ na-ada ha ncha niile na-anụ olu gị ahụ a na-ama jijiji ọbata obie onwere ife mma agwa gị o nwere okwu ikwulu ebe a ya mere nji wee gbakpute si ka ntinye ọnụ na nke a karịrị isi na ọnwụ na mbọsị ọnwụ na ịnọgetere nnọọ gaa lọrị ihe gbasara nwere onwe dati na ezi nne gị ya tonugu dem pondom ama na
Atabinere, I don't even understand because I can eat the irrega na Finland.
nna ai ukoro mmụọ iwe si yes ịma ọ na-awụ nna agwafa na fa ghọtaghọ ọ dịka ma ọ na-atụ asị ana m alaiki ọ na-awụ nkwu ịbịakwa idokwa fa anya ukoro mmụọ nwere ajụjụ nchọrọ ịjụgụ biko because ọ na-agbagwoju m anya ọ ife ịtụnanya dị ka ọ wụdele m ya wụ ajụjụ ịma na enwewu ndị Igbo siri ezigbote ike ịzata isi ị na-asa anyị na-eji aka ndị anya na-eji aka ekpe ịsa anyị ji aka ekpe anya na-eji aka nri mana ihe nna ajụ abịa na njem nwere onwe a nke anyị jiri itinyere isi gị wee bụrụ nji akpọ gị isi na-ebu ogidi ife onwe niile na-agwa our angel ha na-ege gị ntị ịnọ na Finland were na command army which na onwe bụ onye mere na the whole world afụbe m ebe o mere before na-esikwa na onwe n'obe mere m nwa amarọ mana na ndụ nke mmụọ na-esi matadebe ife afụbe m onye nọ n'obodo ọzọ were na command army nọ n'obodo our angel ha na-eme ife ọ gwara fa ha mee and this threat onwero nke na-enupụrụ gị isi kwarị na ịnọ nso bịasịsasị na ọnwụ na famekịta na ịnọ ihe agwafe okwu n'ọkwa na fon ya ka m na-ajụ sị nke a karịrị m na-ajụ ọbata obie how manage kedu ka isi eme ya nwe ife kedu ka isi fọcha ya nwụ n'onugbu ọcha nke ya ata ya ata nna m biko ị nwere ike ịkọwara anyị nwewu ndị gboo biko ọsa onye ọbụla na-ajụ ya ọwa ajụjụ ka manage. Thank you kolo mmụọ.
Ada ndị bụ na ndị egere biko jụgharịkwa ajụjụ gị ahụ.
Ukolo mmụọ ajụjụ m wasmo na anyị nwewu ndị Igbo siri ezigbote ike atanyezi ịsa ya ejebe aka nri anyị ejebe aka ekpe ịsa ya ejebe aka ekpe anyị ejebe aka nri ya ka m na-asị kedu usinsi njem nwere onwe a banyere gị n'aka iweli ihe kedu ka isi akọmandị ndị angel anyị Biafra Liberation Army ihe mụnwa wa ada ndị gboo na-akpọfa angel akọ angel kafawo so bịa ka m na-ajụ sị ọpọnị nọ nso ịnọ nọ Finland nọrọ ebe ha wee na-akọmandị Biafra Liberation Army angel ha wee na-eme ife onwu na-erubere gị isi na-atụghị na-enupụrụ gị isi nya na-eme nnọọ ife onwu na ịgwara fa bikos na ha na-eje na-emeriwu na ha na-ege gị ntị na-eme ife ịgwara fa mee na-atụghị egwu dachi na rasị ọrụ after all na ịnọghị nso ọ nwekwa n'ife ihe emefa na ịnọghị nso mana ya nwe ibe bịa gbagwojuo m anya karịsịa and o nwere many people ọ gbagwojuru anya so anyị na-asị biko ọbata obie isi na-ebu ogidi ukolo mmụọ kedu ka isi wee mee ya wee ife kedu ka isi wee wụgwọwa ya were onugbu ọchịchịchịcha anya o wee chaa nke a na-atị ata biko nwere ike ịkọwala biko ọsọ na sinsi nji pụta ụwa afụbe m onye na outside the country wee na-control army nọ n'obodo ya mgbe ha wụrụ n'ife isi ike a amadati na zoo ji ego na-ebu na-akpagharị upon that our Biafran Liberation Army wụrụ dachi biko nwere ike ịkọwala anyị how manage. Thank you.
Ndewo. Ndewo ajụjụ gị amaka and ọ dị omimi mana ihe m ga-aza gị bụ na ụkwarụ oge ya ọ daa oge Chineke ruru ihe na-ekweghị omume ga-ekwe omume. Abụghịkwana m onye izizi mere ya. Queen Elizabeth mere ya ọ Queen of England ọkwa ha nọ United Kingdom wee send their Lord in those days ka ọ bịa chịba Nigeria gbakọba Nigeria ha mechaa gaa mba ndị ọzọ wee chịa ọ nọghọ n'ebe ahụ na
mana o sendịrị
mmadụ anyị na-amụta ndị ahụ o sendịrị ha nọkwa n'ebe ahụ ha nọghọ so anyị na-adị onye nwa mere anyị ji wee kpọọ the liberation of Biafra with a multi-dimensional approach. anyị amụtana ihe ha mere karịkwuo herself tinyekwuo jara. So we were applying these mechanisms, and then at the same time mmụọ Biafra ndị niile nwụrụ anwụ egburu n'afọ Nigeria ha ncha niile gbakọtara ebe nnọ wee kwadobe m, and mmụọ ahụ ka ihe niile na-arụ Biafra ọrụ ji aga. So you can't beat it. Unu na-anya n'afọ na ya nara aṅụ iyi, ịghọtago, anyị nara aṅụ iyi na gọọmenti. Ihe anyị na-aṅụ bụ iyi anyị na Chineke, anyị na Chukwu okike abịama. So onye pụta ịrụ ọrụ gọọmenti ọrụ ọ bụrụ ihe o kpebiri ya na chi ya, ịghọtago. Anyị amarọ nke bịa ṅụọ ọrụ Simon ekpe iyi ka ha si wee deceive onye ndu mgbe ahụ wee sị ndị IPOB ṅụbe iyi. And agwago m everybody that ihe gbasara iyi IPOB abụghị onye ndu wepụtara ya, unu enwere idea. Ọ bụghị onye ndu wepụtara iyi IPOB. Ebe a nọ wee kpaa iyi IPOB bụ na Spain, and ndị wepụtara ya bụ omiomio ha. So onye ndu was not even aware of this iyi. Na ha mechara that meeting na Spain, all the coordinators ga na Spain wee mecha meeting wee bute asị onye ndu oke na onye ọbụla ga na-aṅụ iyi, wee bute ya the paper wee mee ya approve, ọsị oke na nsogbu adọrọ ọ bụ na etu a ga-abụna nke a ka agaba. So ọ bụrụ adịghị onye ndu, ịghọtago. Mana n'ezie nụ kịta today ebe iyi ahụ bujere onye ndu, ndị ndu ahụ ṅụrụ iyi na ha ga-ebute Biafra mee ka ọkwa ha nwarịrị ya wee chire ego tinye n'akpa ka na-anụ ọgụ ka Biafra ghara ịbịa, ka na-asị na isteeti Biafra ga-abịa na onye ọbụla nwụọ, isteeti Simon Ekpa ga-enweta Biafra na gịnị na-aghasa ya. Ndị ṅụrụ iyi for Biafra, and ihe ha ṅụrụ bụ anyị ga-arụ ọgụ Biafra wee nweta ya. So anyị anaghị eme ụdị ahụ. Ihe anyị nọ bụ ihe Chineke na Chukwu okike abịama na mmụọ niile ndị Biafra wepụtara si that na onye ọbụla ji obi ọcha ji kwụba aka ya ọtọ wee nwee usoro a ga-esi nweta Biafra na ha ga-akwado ya. Mmụọ ahụ na-akwado anyị ha na-eme today. Onye nwa merụ ihe anyị na-eme bụ ọgbara igbogharị, ka ịma nke a ịma nke ọzọ, ọhịa anyị na-eme. So anyị adịrị unu surprise, mana ajụjụ ahụ unu na-aga na-ajụ ihe unu na-achọkwu nchọpụta unu agaghị achọpụta ya until Biafra abịa. Ndewo.
Ukolo biko aka nwere otu ajụjụ nchọrọ ịjụ. Ukolo biko just ukolo mmụọ na ịma na ndị ụchụ jeje tinye protest gụnwa wee bịa tinye sit at home 4 days wee jọmpụọ the first day ahụ ndị a tinyere protest ya were tinye ihe na second, because na achọwa second first wụtata ekwesịrị imekwa, mana ịbịa jọmpụọ ya wee tinye na second, which na o nwere reason. And ma like ka ịkọwala anyị reason. And another one wụna since ịbịa daa ka nji akpọgo ukolo mmụọ ịdana siba that na o nwekwa ibe gbasara ndị Igbo na protest, onye na-protest na ọ na-ejela onwe. Ndị ụchụ na-abụzi na ndị ụchụ niile na-arịpụta ma nke igwe nke na-akwụ n'elu mkpume akwụbevu before wee kwuo gwa ndị Igbo emere sit at home, ha ncha niile na-apụtagasị na-asị ọ gịnịzi mee, because ụdị ibe emetụbeghị before. Ha ncha niile pụta nnọọ na-ekwuzi aka ka ya wụ oke ukolo dasịa, ha ncha niile na-apụta. So achọrọ m ịma kedu ibe kpatara nwanwu ndị ụchụ jizi wee pụta instead ba ya eton against maka ihe ọnwụ na-eme ba na-asị dat na ba aka ba adịghị ya, nke ọnwụ na Igbo na aka ba adịghị ya. So mụnwa na-emezi expect na ha ya abịakwasị unu ya manifest maka na ukolo mmụọ ekwuo na no manifestation for ndị Igbo. Kedu izi ana m ajụzi ihe ukolo mmụọ biko ụzọ ibe na-aba. Number 1, kedu ibe iji wee jọmpụ tata jọmpụ first etinye ihe. Second, kedu izi ibe kpatara ndị mgburiongwu a ji wee pụtabazikwazi kịta na-ekwu n'otu no manifestation. Ukolo mmụọ biko ị nwere ike ịkọwara n'ahịa biko ọbata obie.
Dike kọchakwana ihe o ji bụrụ ebube. Ịmara ọbụrụzikwana ihe niile dike na-eme ka ọ ga-akọwa. Mana I am very happy that now a lot of people notice that I jump 1st of August. The reason I jump 1st of August now bụkwa ihe zoro ezo.
Yes.
Ọ dị omimi.
Yes.
Ọ dị very omimi. So ka ndị mmadụ wee malụkwa that na government of Biafra abụrụkwanụ etu ndị Nigeria si edebe ma anyị chọrọ ihe a chọrọ bụ iprotect ndị be anyị, iprotect ndị Biafra, imeke sure that na onwere onye na-anwụ na Biafra ka anyị minimize the casualties ndị Biafra ndị Nigeria na-eme anyị ịghọtago. Mana ihe meziri ede ji wee benwee na nke ikpeazụ bụ na ha dị overwhelmed with the force of Biafra. Ọ bụchana everybody is overwhelmed upon agha niile agbalụ for many years now. Anyị apụta mgbe anyị chọrọ ịpụta wepụta n'igwe ọ na-ahịọ gwodo ọ na-ahịọ. And the message I sent yesterday na Douglas House, Ikonso House, is for ha nwa amalụ na anyị dị close na ya gabe there na time erube na time ya na-abịa. So ọ dara gwogwo there yesterday.
Yes, I pray.
Ndewo.
Ukoro mmụọ ọgbata obi nna m
ada ndị mụ na ndị
n'azụ.
Ndewo.
Anyị kwụgụ n'azụ, o nwere ife na-emenụ. Ọgbata obi
ada ndị mụ na ndị egede. Thank you.
mmiri ana m ekene gị ka isi were asụsụ ndị gboo wee zaa ndị mbụ na ndị egede kọwakwalafa maka na fa anaghị anụ oyibo. Adị m happy otu isi were asụsụ ndị gboo wee kọwala anyị nwawu ndị gboo na ndị gboo na ọbancha niile wee na-aghọta wee esokwa ndị oke mmụọ ndị ọgbata obi ndị okolo.
Thank you. Randembo and Degede. MID, over to you. MID, over to you. MID is not ready. Clara Dims, over to you. Clara Dims.
Thank you, my minister. Thank you, my PM. Thank you, Obato BA, for coming out this evening. I knew you were going to do that. Thank you very much. I'll go straight to my question. My question is regarding the Chief of Army Staff. This is the second time he's come on the Nigerian television media on a one-to-one question, and he's bringing out a threat on Biafrans, especially those of us who are living in the diaspora. Well, when they asked him, he was on a one-to-one interview with a journalist called Babajide Otitoju. He said, Babajide asked him, let's talk about the Southeast. Obviously, everything in the Southeast, he has refused to talk about the jihadist army that he's bringing into the Southeast and the terrorists and how they are falling every day and they are being neutralized. All he said was that it is all criminality. He comes out, this is the second time he's doing this. He comes out and paints a picture of ritual, drug, and things like that. And the one thing he was bad about was about funding. He's thinking he wants to strangulate the funding. He said, we are on cyberspace, and I'm quoting what he said, we are picking them up, we are profiling them, and we'll soon be picking them up. They are all over the place. They are the one funding our freedom. So I just want to ask you that because it's now becoming of him, every time he's coming and he's putting all these lies out. He's talked about rituality as well, bringing all these lies out. Maybe you have anything to tell our people that he's just playing to his audience and not referring, and we have what we are doing. There's nothing illegal about what we are doing. It's just something I wanted you, that if you can just say something about it for people, just to reassure our people and everything. I know people are not listening to them because the funding is actually getting better and better, and you should be able to know that. Thank you. That's all I need to say. And congratulations, Biafra, because today, the blessed day, 1st of August, 2024, has been a remarkable day, a day that we have made a statement to the Nigerian zoo and to international community that we are Biafrans and we are not Nigerians and we are not taking part in their charade that is going out there. Thank you very much, my Prime Minister.
Thank you very much. As a matter of fact, Musa is a terrorist commander, and that's what he remains. And so, of course, I will call on Biafras to disregard whatever that he's saying. He's just trying to create fear on our people, and our people are too wise to fall for that. You know what they do is that when they want to do something, they profile you, they give you all manner of bad names, they call you terrorists, they call you criminals and all that. Just take example of what happened in Kenya. When Kenya people started protesting, they profiled them, called them criminals and all that, yet they did not go ahead in enacting the law that the people were protesting against in Kenya. So please, our Biafra people should disregard this nonsense, profiling you to, give you a bad name and in order to leave Biafra. Do not listen to Musa. Musa is a terrorist, and any day we see him in Biafra land, we will target him specifically anywhere he is. Any day Musa is coming to Biafra land, please, anybody that have that knowledge to pass it to the Biafra Defense Forces. We'll have a special operation for him. He's one of the wanted list in Biafra government, and we must eliminate him any day he steps his foot in Biafra land. We can't allow a terrorist like that to come to our land and go back free. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much, my Minister of Information and my Prime Minister. Thank you for your good work, sir. Ononambe Chulo, one. Ononambe Chulo, Anu Kankampi. Atakata Wosia, Tai, Malui, Loyo Korafo, Iwonye. Minina Ryugu. Atakata Wosia. The good guy, the light bearer, Njoku, the man that have come to take us out of darkness to the light. Thank you, my Prime Minister and Controller, for one hand. Thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you.
All right. It's me again. It's me again. It's your time. It's me again. Are you there?
Yes, good day, PM. This is not part of the question, but you made reference of it. You said this side should be cut out for further reference and replay, especially to the media team. About the place you talked about Qatarism, because after this kind of war that we are into, there is necessity for Qatarism where every grievance will be eased, especially towards the people. But one day in one Nigerian space that you came, you talked about the method of the South Koreans towards those who developed COVID deliberately in supporting their freedom. There were some privileges that was taken from them, like tax, they were given higher tax. He talks about that kind of measures taken when Biafran comes. Are you still in that position? Why giving out them what you said this evening?
Of course. Thank you very much. Of course, that is our position. But you must understand that it is completely different from rebuilding a nation, reconciliation, and reintegrating the people back to the system. So that position have not changed. But at the same time, when you are having a policy that will favor those who have supported the Biafra liberation up to the point of declaration and the restoration of independence, of course, you have to understand that in as much as you want to somehow punish those who have not supported the Biafra struggle, it does not mean you are going to kill them. It does not mean they are not going to be part of Biafra. But like I said, reconciliation and rebuilding the Biafra nation will be the priority of the government. So we will design a policy that will checkmate these things, and it is not going to be anti-human. I think that's going to be the right word. Our policy and program will not be anti-human. But yes, I still maintain that stance. Thank you.
Okay, like I said, this is not part of the question, so there won't be a follow-up. But there have been great concern around concerning your lobbyists. When I say your lobbyists, I mean the Biafran government in exile. They are publicly showcasing them, and you are posting them. Given the case of Bruce Fein, and one other film that the Nigerian government hijacked.
Don't go there.
Although they were.
It's me again. The Prime Minister has addressed that issue before, so let that not be a case that should bother you. If you have another question, you can go ahead. But forget about our lobbyists.
Okay.
You have another
No
question?
problems. Yeah. Okay, let me stop here then.
Okay, thank you. And this should apply to every Biafran. If you know what the Biafran government is doing, we don't need you to be worried about the plus and minus of what the lobbies will be. No, we've gone past that stage. Allow it to the government. We know how to handle it. So that shouldn't be a case for you to go out there to discuss in the space or anywhere you are. Be worried about how much you can raise to support the government for us to acquire more weapons, not how the lobbies will fall out. Okay, we go over to Biafra Unite, over to you. Biafra Unite, are you there? Biafra Unite. Emeka Socrates.
Thank you,
Biafra
Mazi. Can you hear me? Can you hear me,
Okay, I
Mazi
can hear you
Akparawa?
now. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, thank you. Your Excellency, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you for your gallantry. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for everything. Because, like as I said before, you must understand that Biafrans are with you. Maka ndị Igbo si na onye nna ya dịnyela oli na-eji ọkpa agbawa door without looking back. So I have some questions and I'm going to go straight to them, and I would like to ask them one after the other because I believe they are very, very important questions. So the first one is about our 4 days lockdown. Excuse me. We understand the main purpose, or should I say the main reason of declaring these very 4 days lockdown in entire Biafra land is for the, or should I say, is because of the news that we received concerning the health of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the way the DSS, the terrorist organization known as DSS, denied him access to his medical doctor. That is what, generated, or what got every one of us mad, that made you declare that very 4 day sit at home, which is number one. And inside of it, we still have other reasons for the sit at home, which is also among our self-referendum, and also to show the world that we are still, in support or believing in the leadership of your leadership, and of course the Biafra Republic government in exile. So, but since the health of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the denial to his personal doctor is the number one reason of the declaration of this very 4 day sit at home, and is ending tomorrow. Tomorrow being Friday is the last day for this very 4 day sit at home. So my question is this: in case if it ends tomorrow and we still have the news that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not been taken to the hospital, remember after the declaration, after you declared it, less than 24 hours of the declaration, they quickly and hurriedly allowed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu access to his medical doctor. But our barrister still let us know that the medical doctor has advised that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being taken to hospital for a proper treatment. So, but we didn't listen to that. We still went on with our sit at home, our lockdown. So if tomorrow, peradventure, they refuse to allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being taken to hospital for a proper treatment, are we going to do something more in respect to that? Not that we are not doing every other thing for our freedom, but in respect to that point? That is the first question. Thank you. I still have 2 more questions to go.
Yes, we are going to do something more. And what we are going to do is to start attacking civilly the government facilities within Biafra land. making sure that the eviction will start. So if you think that it is going to end in these 4 days, sit at home, which is actually targeted at government facilities and government houses and all that, then the person is joking. We are going to come with more stringent measures. And you know, when I use this word, stringent, those one Nigerians get mad that look at, he is using stringent. He's going to have another more hard thing to come to Biafra people. What we are doing is not targeting on Biafra people, but you can't detach Nigeria from them. So somehow it affects them, but the target is the Nigeria state. And that is the price our people are paying. So yes, we will come with more stringent measures. But this time around, if you notice that our sit at home is shifting from just everybody to government facilities and offices. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you for that wonderful answer. And now my second question is, in one of your tweets yesterday, you said, the way these terrorists are threatening protesters because we have made it clear that Biafrans will not protest. We may change our mind in the last minute, and of course, they will disappear once we come out. So you went on to say, I'm
not hearing you.
NSAS protesters. If you try to buy any Biafra this time, you will watch us burn everything down. So my question here is, for the fact that you said in the first and second paragraphs that we might change our mind. So my question is, do you have any plan of, announcing in the public and asking Biafrans to join the protest in the long run? Thank you. That is the second question.
I don't have that plan, but we are studying the situation very well, very closely. We are studying the situation.
Hello, am I being heard?
Yeah, we are. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Biafra Unite. We can hear you. PM is responding to you. Just stay on.
Can anybody hear me, please?
Oh, we lost him there.
Biafra Unite, we can hear you. Go ahead, listen and wait.
Biafra Unite, go down and come up again so that we can hear your response from the PM. Then your network has frozen. Let me remove you from the speaker so that you can hear. I think now you can hear. Biafra Unite, if you can hear me speak, give a thumbs up. Biafra Unite, if you can hear me speak, give a thumbs up. If you can hear me speak, give a thumbs up.
If the problem
Biafra
is from
Unite.
my side, because I can't hear anything
Biafra
anymore.
Unite, are you there?
All right. So can I?
Ordinary, go ahead.
I think we lost him due to his connection.
Okay, I think I have to refresh because I can't hear anything from the space. It's quite unfortunate.
All right. So can you remove him and then let me respond to that. If he comes back again, he can continue before we leave. All right. So the question is, if I have any plan to publicly announce that Biafrans will join the protest. Biafrans will never join any protest that is for better governance or for against bad governance. I have made that very clear, but we will change our mind means that we are studying the situation very well, very closely. And as you all can see, the entire Biafra land is calm, very, very calm. So we choose the kind of fight we fight, and we choose wisely. So we will not endanger the life of any Biafran in the name of protesting for Nigeria. Never, never, not under my watch. But what we are going to do is that changing our mind means that we are watching and analyzing this protest very, very closely, and we may change our mind. And that changing our mind remain like that. I'm not going to say any other thing other than that we may change our mind with the way they are threatening. Of course, Now the protests have started, so it's no longer about a threat. They're actually carrying out the threat against their so-called fellow Nigerians. So we are not going to fight for one Nigeria people. We are only for the interest of Biafra and Biafra first. So once the thing touch a Biafran, that's when that changing of our mind will come to play. So for now, we will continue to analyze the situation, watch them from behind and from the side until further notice. And if we change any mind and decide to do something, if it is something that is going to be public, we will let you know. If it is not public, we will go with the flow. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, I lost the connection, but given the response from you, that means you had my second question because I lost the connection in the middle. Okay. The third and the last question at this very point in time is, there is a tweet you made a couple of hours ago, if not minutes, whereby you pasted a screenshot from 1KC, which he said, "I am sick and tired of hearing no single protest in Southeast, no venue for the protest, no single Igbo is protesting in Southeast. What happened now?" He said here, this is what got my attention, and of course, what necessitated this very question that I'm about to ask. He said, "What happened to Yorubas in Southeast? Abino single Yoruba de Southeast? Can't they come out and protest? Are they not Nigerians too?" So you posted it with, "You get the point," as a question. So now, it is in the open that the Biafra Republic government in exile has banned any protest in the Biafra territory. So, and the whole world is aware that we are not protesting. I don't have to go on and on listing the reasons because the reasons are there in the public. But it is banned. Nigerian protest is banned in Biafra land, especially these very end bad governance protests. Not because we don't want to end bad governance, but we cannot support anything that will better the zoo. We want to crumble the zoo completely for the exit of Biafra. So my question is, in any occasion that this Mr. whatever they call him, KC, is talking to the Yorubas, the Northerners in Biafra land, in any way they decide to rubbish your order, not just your order, but the stand of the Biafra Republic government, that there should be no protest, no zoo protest in Biafra land, and they decide to come out to make caricature of our stand, do we have anything in place to counter this, please? Thank you. And that's going to be my last question.
Share the decrease. Are they not aware that we are different? No, I'm asking you. Are they not aware that we are different?
They are fully aware.
Are they not aware that we are the only people that have government in exile? We are the only people that have de facto government in the whole land, in the entire Nigeria. Are they not aware? So, share the decrease. That's all I have to tell you. I believe this I have answered you. We are the only people that have government in exile. We are the only people that have de facto government in the homeland. We are the only people that have defined our way of life, self-determination. We are the only people governing ourselves inside Nigeria as we wait for declaration. We are the only people that are fighting war with Nigeria. And we are the only people that are being bombarded with aircraft, fighter jet, and we are repelling the Nigeria state. So can they do that?
Never.
All right. So why would they come out, Lady Chris? Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I'm going to yield my microphone at this very point in time. Thank you so much. God bless you, and God bless everything that you are doing as we march towards of course, the declaration of the Republic of Biafra. Thank you. Thank you, everyone in the house.
Thank you. Warrior Queen, over to you.
Ekpo Duma, I greet you, sir. Ekpo Duma in my dialect means blow of King Kong. That King Kong. That is the name I call you in my dialect, in my Godomigodo language. May God continue to bless you, to guide you. Am I coming out?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
It
May
seems
God
you're
continue to guide you, to give you more strength. And I pray that the wisdom, your wisdom will exceed. You have already exceeded the wisdom of Solomon. And it will continue to exceed it. And everybody will come out and confirm it. All the tongue will confess. And they will sing. And they will go to their knee and say, yes, Simon Ekpa is the man God sent to come and deliver us from the hand of the terrorist Nigeria. Because in Nigeria, when we were in Nigeria, because for me, Nigeria is a past tense already. When we were in Nigeria, we were slaves. But now, you have come to take us out of Nigeria to be free, to be a freeborn citizen of Biafra. God will continue to bless you for that. I greet my Minister for Information and every honorable in this platform. May God continue to bless every one of you for the support you are giving to our Prime Minister. I remain your one and only Biafra warrior queen. So I just want to, I don't have question. I don't get question because I know say everything that our Prime Minister gets for plan for Biafra is the right thing. I know that he's doing the right thing for us. So I don't get question. But I just want to contribute small things. Like for some people that are asking who is our Prime Minister. I want to tell them, say, our Prime Minister na coconut. Easy. For our Benin language, Edo language, said, I can nobody in this world can come out and tell us how water enter inside coconut. So if that question comes to your mind to know who our Prime Minister is, our Prime Minister na coconut na it be. You can never detect how water enter inside coconut. That is for that. And for some of our brothers and sisters, to ask questions, they're very good though. They're very good to ask questions. When they ask about after the declaration, how are we going to engage? How are we not going to engage? One and not to forget, because I was live in that convention. One and not forget, say our Prime Minister, he talk for that convention, say, when he is going to declare Biafra, there will be no one Nigerian terrorist on uniform to shoot gun. I don't know if you people remember this. I say, there's so many of us, we go just see new thing where they happen. We go forget every lesson, everything where our Prime Minister don't tell us. So he said when he's going to declare Biafra, when he will declare Biafra, when he will declare Biafra restoration, there will be no one Nigerian terrorist to shoot any gun in Biafra territory. And me, I remain with that. But should the case, they still carry their strong head come. We are all ready. We want to let one Nigerian terrorist know, say, all of us, me, I be from Edo, Oviye donate Patakilewahi, from Oriomo. I'm from Oriomo. So, to know that after the declaration of our freedom from Nigeria, we are not going to leave the work for only, they are thinking that the army, we are not going to leave the work for all our liberation army. We are going to adopt the techniques, not be only South Korean techniques or Japanese techniques we want to adopt to the law to punish those enablers, our Biafra that are enabling the one Nigeria terrorists. No, we are going to adopt the techniques of Israel. where old woman, old papa, old mama, everybody go carry gun. Me, I go join carry. If one Nigerian say they get strong head, they don't want to come out before the declaration day. Me, I go join carry gun. I don't dey go for my training. So if you have the possibility to go for for training, to know how to handle that sugar cane, to know how to handle AK-47, go train yourself, because we are not going to leave the work for our liberation army. At least we go still dey support them. You go there your backyard, you go hold your AK-47 near your body, because if you don't know how to shoot am, how you go take hold am? Fear no go even let you carry am, because you dey fear. May you not go take mistake shoot your pikin or your neighbor. So you need to learn, practice how to handle that thing, please. There's no old age. Go to Israel. When the Hamas attack them, you go see everybody, all of the carry gun. They all come out to support their government. We are not going to leave everything for our liberation army or for Simon Ekpa or for the BRGIE. No. Start training yourself, because we are going to stand. When you go farm, all your AK-47, when the Nigeria terrorist army see you, they go run. They know say yes, you know how to operate it. So my brothers and sisters, Biafra is here already. And another thing, I want to talk to my Edo people. Mona, just give me 1 minute. May I talk to my Edo people? May I tell them, say, if they announce Biafra territory is not only Igbo. Biafra territory starts from Edo State. It starts from Edo State. So when they say sit at home, sit down for us. Like me, I can 100% guarantee that all my family members, they have been observing this sit at home. I warn all of them. If anything happen, when I not carry my phone, call me. If una send me message, I see say now because of una go outside because of this during this sit at home, I not go answer anybody. And all of them, they sit at home. So my brothers and sisters, if you know you are from Migodo, you are from Edo State, from Benue, it's already Biafra territory. We cannot leave everything for our southeast, for our hinterland. No, we are all in one canoe. We all of us, we did now one canoe, all of us today. So may we gather pay the canoe, may we reach our destination. Upon say for me, we don't already did there. Thank you, my honorable Prime Minister. God will continue to bless you. All your enemy. If you do some waladian, if you do making, if you Korean, waladian, wawe a sit at home. Every Saturday, my fundraising. Now ya we jobone a liberation army. Waladian, I will $1. I mean $1, I mean $2. You go no ikere se na ze $1 no. O ma keregbe. O ma we pologbe. Tu waladia. Nu wa so ani ne e Biafra government no re. Isi e Biafra government no re. Nu wa so ani go nia. Nu wa mi na so adele abi sideways mean a bullet, so that the mami na a liberation army. The border woman from Awushi is our border from that Edo State. We need a liberation army in that area. But you cannot wait for the same people that have been fighting for this, because we just joined now. We cannot wait for the same people that have been fighting from the Genesis to come out, spark their same people. They are the same people donating all the money, doing everything, fighting. The most people, highest number of people that died for this, that have been dying for this struggle, they are still the highest. We cannot wait for them to, after the declaration, to come and put their liberation army in our border. No, we need to start donating so that we can have enough equipment to equip our liberation army that we have been training in Edo, in Igodomigodo territory, all over Igodomigodo. Come out, my Edo, Igodo people. If you know you are from Aunshi, you are from Mesa, you are from Edo, speaking Igodo. Come out and every Saturday we have fundraising. Walajani wadosu anigo. Ni mami ena igagbo ya dele mi je abe social mabo so that they will stay in our border. Please, that is what the message I have for my Godo people in abroad. Thank you, my Prime Minister. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to Godo Biafra. Minister for Information, God bless you. I use my mic here.
Thank you, Warrior Queen. MID, are you there? MID, are you there? Emeka Socrates, over to you. Emeka Socrates.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sonia Parawan. Thank you, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Actually, I don't have any questions because I asked my questions privately. I have the access somehow if I want to pass messages or want to ask Prime Minister questions. Even you, Sonny, I also have, I'm very much deep in your own area, in your own state, even in your own hometown. So can always ask you my private questions. I just want to thank the Prime Minister for being who he is. I spoke to him last when he was using the app, and I told him something. Yeah, all we need, he has to be consistent, persistent, resilient, tenacious. The truth made him, and the truth is keeping him. And that truth is prevailing because no one can overcome the truth. He has, if I go a bit into my own language, Ofo, anybody holding Ofo has a supreme power of justice. So he has it, Ofo to Ogu. So as long as he continues that way, every power will fall before him. Anybody he curses is cursed. The person he blesses is blessed. The truth has made him, and the truth will keep him. Anyone that deserves that curse that person, and he's cursed for life. That's just what I want to say. I can always reach you, Sonny. I have one of my boys. He's with me, so I can reach you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wachineke. Gentle Hero, are you there? Gentle
Oh yeah,
Hero.
yes, I'm
All
here.
right, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Master Simon. I just have a few points. One, I want to congratulate you on talking less, doing more. I just like that. I like to live a very simple life, and I like to take people by surprise. That's one of my own way. I love Mazinam Dekano, but I think that some things he shouldn't be letting outside. He does let them go outside. Two, I have 3 points that I want to issue. Number one is on transport. Transportation is very important. Something about logistics, we cannot joke with it. Like, even with this whole thing we are doing, we have to take it so seriously. Logistics is just one of the things that easily crumble, like in terms of difficulty, say war, um, economy, and whatever you might want to say. So we should have a stable logistics that cannot be affected by anything whatsoever. It's one of the things that we have to take seriously, like invest so much in it to protect it, make sure it's serious. Like, what I'm saying in essence, I have a little glimpse of what I'm trying to say. If we're able to understand the people who are into transportation, identify all of them, if there's some special kind of identifications, special kind of codes, our logistics should be top notch. Nothing should affect our logistics. I want you to look into that and think about what I'm saying seriously, because if going forward, anything we are doing shouldn't be affecting our logistics, because it's going to affect our economy, it's going to affect our health, it's going to affect a lot of things. That is number one. Number two is on the economy. Anything that has to grow our economy, we shouldn't joke with it. I understand that um, we have days that we have to be off, but we should also have the days that we are able to work we have to work assiduously to promote our economy. Our economy should be one of the things that also keeps us viable. Because if the people are not like, say, we have very hungry people, that's why you say something people don't really understand, people don't really care, or are not able to give you the full or maximum support. So we should also top up on our economy. I know you're doing a lot. I understand. I see a lot, and I commend you on that. I would commend you on that economy, even though we should have economic perseverance. But there are people we should also try to support, make sure they are stable. All those who are like the peasant traders should be able to be stabilized. We need them at the most dearest point. Then the final one is on health. Um, in warfare, you cannot joke with health. Okay, there are basic ones where we can, people who go out to the war front and all that, you know, we should be able to train them to a certain basic skill level they should be operating from. So they should have like basic stuff, like basic life-saving skills, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, emergency medicine. Um, um, we have casualty care, casualty under fire. It's a lot of things under this emergency medicine, which I can come in and give what I know, a little bit of what I know, and the ones I don't know, I can ask for people who know better. I mean, in terms of warfare. So these are the things that I want us to look into, because for me, I feel that we are lacking a little bit in these things. Let us organize this sector. This for me is one of the key things that will help us to be successful. And when we start improving much more on these three aspects that I talked about, we'll see a lot of changes in other aspects. I understand the psychological aspect. I'm not so good at that, even though I have a little understanding. But it's also the one that I would say the PM is doing very, very well. He is doing very, very well. At least I have seen from the resiliency so far that our people can actually sit back and not go to trade and still survive. It's one of the things that you have to study, because this thing now we thought it would be impossible. But now today we can see, everybody can see. It's not like, oh, they can't hold back and not survive. But it's a lie. It was a lie that have been told for ages, and people have proven them wrong this time. So this is one of the areas I would commend the PM. He's doing so well on that. Like mental resiliency, I would say. That's a mental resiliency. Because if you don't have a mental resiliency, you can't even handle economy. You can't handle political power, political will, sound political will. So he is very, 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 very good at that. I'm still studying him and still learning more about him, and I also apply into my personal life, and that is fantastic. It also improves economy, because if you have a mental resiliency, understand who you are, understand what you are going for, understand the value that you present, it will help you stand out and clear from the rest of the people. So this is where I'll round it up. Just a recap. One is transportation. I want us to do a lot about transportation. I would say transportation logistics together is something that we cannot joke with. We have to protect all our people who are into that business. For us to be viable enough, we have to protect them with everything we have. I mean, everything we have. Second is economy. We have to not, mess around with the peasants, the people who are at the bottom. We should support them as much as we can, because they are the ones who will carry us, even though we kind of sink a little bit. Then finally is the health. So those are the three areas, and I'll leave. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that wonderful speech you made. Let me also remind you that everything you said here is very wonderful. Hearing them is very, very good, sound very good. And of course, it's the dream of the Biafra government to make these challenges, solve these problems, and make the life of our people much easier. But we have all the structures in place to make all this concern very possible. The transportation, those that needed support, but it is not possible under Nigeria. What we need at this point is finance, resources to fund the liberation of Biafra. Everything you just said here is just a very secondary thing. It's not even a big problem. Once we have independent state, we fix those things within 1 year. Within 1 year, I'm telling you the fact, within 1 year, we fix everything. This concern you have now is not even a concern to us. But what matters now is that we need to get this freedom first, and everything will fall in place. It is impossible to protect everybody while we are still under Nigeria. It is impossible to give protection to our transporters, logistics, while we are under Nigeria and under occupation of Nigeria state. It is impossible to protect every Biafran when Nigeria terrorist army have roadblock, checkpoint in our land. It is impossible to protect our people when you have police under Nigeria state in our land. So I want you to understand that any day and any time we are able to chase these criminals and these terrorists away from our land, this concern you are raising now will be solved 50%. Just by them leaving our land, we solve the problem 50%. It may interest you that the kidnapping happening today in some part of Biafra is being facilitated by the Nigeria terrorist army and police. That is a fact. Not only Biafra land, in other parts of Nigeria. Anywhere where terrorists attack any village today, Nigeria military involvement and their hand must be there. So you can't have a free southeast and south-south, a free crime southeast and why you have Nigeria army and Nigeria police. It's impossible. So our focus is to raise money to fight these criminals and terrorists and make sure we evict them and ban them from any entry into Biafra territory, even before declaration. My plan is to see this happen before declaration. But after declaration, or before declaration, it did not happen. After declaration, we want to see people get serious in funding the liberation of Biafra. This requires resources. It is not just enough with this, our weekly fundraising. We need heavy donors. All these ideas are good. All these speeches are good. But without finance, you can't achieve them. And I want everybody to understand that we have done tremendously very well with the little resources we are raising every week fundraising. And you see people coming $2, $20, $10, and all that. We have gone very, very far with those little money that will be raised because every single dime goes to Biafra liberation. And don't forget that when you talk about the logistics and all that, you see we have what it takes to protect our land, especially on the security side of the Biafra government. And that's why you are able to see all the heavy machines you are seeing today, because we control the land. And it is important that we have been able to go this far, building this structure that is very solid with a solid foundation. So we need money. And today we have unveiled as a government the IOU loan, which I expect every Biafran to key into that particular project and program so we can raise money to fight this Nigeria once and for all. I am here to end everything about Biafra war. We can never fight this war and transfer it to our children. Never. We want to fight this war and transfer freedom, liberty, progress, and peace to our children. We can never allow them to inherit this fight again. It will end in this generation, and it requires resources to do that. We have set every foundation and every structure to make it happen. Thank you.
Gentle Hero, do you still have another question? Your hand is up.
It's not a question, it's just a commendation. I would commend him for what he's doing. We have to understand what he's doing and why and how everything is going. I'm watching, I see everything. There's changes. I'm telling you, there are a lot of changes. It's a lot of security, it's a lot of safety that we can see all around us. What I'm just saying is what would boost the economy of the people. So that is why I just put up those three items. I mean, the health item doesn't bring fun, but the other two were mostly something that will bring in revenue. And we should also, at every point in time, send very clear messages to these guys who are occupying the land that we are not joking when it comes to our people who are into transport, who are into economy. Once they come in with their, whatever mercenaries, whatever activity they have, whatever, it should be a message, direct message sent out to them that, hey, you don't go near this place. So whatever means we have to send those messages, we have to make it clear. Let them know that they do not dare go near these areas. That is my own opinion. I understand we have to, it's a lot of money involved, money. Yes, but the little money that we have must be protected. We can't allow them to go in and destroy what we already have. No, we can't keep going back and starting all over all the time. So that's why I'm commending the Prime Minister. He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot with the little meager resources he has. And all we have to do is, as much as we have and as much as we can, we should try and support whatever. But we should also tell them, hey, we do not joke with our economy. We do not joke with our transporters. We do not. And these grievances must be respected by us who are fighting this cause. And I understand that a lot of intricacies, which I might not be able to say online. So let me just stop now, so I don't overstep my bounds.
Thank you. I think we have some World Nigerians coming in. Let me see. Some World Nigerians I need to give the mic. We want to hear some hard questions from them. If they will not double into argument. Citizen Dama. Yeah, pick the mic. Citizen Dama, pick the mic. Citizen Dama, pick the mic.
You should unmute.
Unmute yourself, Citizen Dama. Citizen Dama, unmute yourself. I think it's not ready. Donatus Igurebe. Unmute yourself and speak.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir, from here.
Greetings.
I greet our Prime Minister, but point of correction, I'm not a one Nigerianist. You include me among one Nigerianist. I'm not amongst, I'm a typical Biafran, and I'm participating in whatever that is being done. So, I greet my Prime Minister from here, and I appreciate what he's doing. So, my question is just in a brief. Concerning our brethren in Niger, in other places, is it at home we're observing? It's our people that are doing it mostly. And from Akwa Ibom and all that, they are not participating, which if you want to talk, they will tell you that they can't do it in their place. So I don't know. Those people that are not participating, joining us, what will be their penalty when Biafra comes? This is just the only question I want to ask. I have been having it in mind to ask, but I just want to ask this question.
There is no penalty. Please, everybody mute. Stay muted, please. Donatus, stay muted. Yes. There is no penalty anywhere for the fact that we are now correcting the mistake of decade of over 50 years. Within 2 years, we have been able to bring them to the table. Within 2 years, we have been able to do the things that other people have not done for the past 50 years since after the war. It is not their fault. And they are learning from their mistakes. So the orientation will continue. We are not going to punish them for the fact that they are not living the way we are living. After all, even in their own state, their villages and community, they suffer more than you. With everything they claim to be enjoying in Nigeria, go there and you see things for yourself. They suffer more than anybody in the Nigeria state. They have no school. They have no good road. They have no water. They have no nothing. They live on top of water. Some of them live in Bako house. Bako, you don't live in Bako house in your own area. So their predicament is worse than even many of us. So this government has come to understand that all fingers are not equal. We treat everybody in accordance with the size of their suit. Our people in the River Rhine area have been marginalized, dealt with by Nigeria state through the system of divide and rule. They turned them against us in the past and then exploit them. And nobody was speaking for them. Those who tried to speak for them only fight for their own selfish interest. When they carry gun and form militancy or militant, before you know it, they call them for amnesty and they start building hotels, start building schools. Meanwhile, the women and children that have died as a result of the exploitation have not been remembered. So we are educating and lecturing them on the need to embrace this unity in the confederating state of Biafra. So we're not going to punish them for not sitting at home, but gradually they will understand the importance of sitting at home after December 2nd. Today, they are part of the 40th state of Biafra. We have administrators in each state. We have county head in each county. We have district head in each district. So they are part of the 40th state. And we have those who believe in Biafra and they are participating in Biafra self-referendum. That is enough, considering the many decades of damage that Nigeria system has done, systematically dividing us and making sure they are fighting against each other. And today the government is focused on uniting everybody, and immediately Biafra is restored, we go into the reconciliation. That's why I said we must cut the speech I made when I was responding to somebody's question on the issue of what happens after Biafra has been achieved. So take your eye off that issue of punishing people because they did not participate in it at home. We need this freedom more than anybody, and we are paying the biggest price. We have paid the price in the past, in the present, and in the future. And at the end of the day, when Biafra comes, we all have to embrace each other and reconcile and move on. We are looking forward to be something better and bigger than what anybody can imagine. It is not who to punish and who not to punish that we should be talking about here. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Mazi Sonny, please. Mazi Sonny, can I come up? I have a question.
Yes, you have the mic.
Yeah, I raised my hand. Thank God Donatus asked that question, and I wanted to say something in respect to that. My PM, please, for the benefit of more of the people that have betrayed in the past, have done some things that were completely, a distraction, and they thought was going to affect what we were doing, but now they have seen for themselves that they failed. The truth is that so many of them have disappeared from the media space. Some of them do not even know where they belong anymore. Some of them are not bold enough to confront their mistakes. And some of them secretly are confessing, that you are doing a wonderful work. But out of what they have done, the evil things they did before, they are believing that, you are that kind of a person in their mind. That's what they think, some of them. They think you will be vindictive like they are, but they don't know the kind of a spirit you have. But I want you, sir, please, in 1 or 2 minutes to address some of them who have either gone into hiding or do not know how to confront you, do not even know how to come back in, and they are standing on the sideline. Some of them have made up their mind. Instead of confessing their mistakes, they are just hell-bent in doing the evil. And before they perish, sir, could you please help them? Some of them might want to come Nicodemously. Some of them might want to come openly. Some of them may not even have the boldness to come. Knowing fully well now that we have gotten where we are now and there's no going back and we are winning. Please, sir, help them by giving them 1 or 2 words to know that you are a prime minister for all, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I think it is one of the things I have actually addressed. So if you fall into the category that feel lost, the opportunity is there for you. If you have something genuinely still believe in Biafra and were deceived, the opportunity is here for you to come back and give your service and your sympathizedness to the Biafra people and for the interest of Biafra. Believe me, if you are there to sabotage the Biafra, thinking that you are going to stop Simon Ekpa from getting Biafra, you can never succeed. You can never betray this struggle under my watch and succeed. I'm telling you the fact. You will waste your time. At the end of the day, the worst part is that you go down for it. So the opportunity is there for everyone to come on board and bring what you think you have to offer, irrespective of what have transpired in the past. The opportunity is here. Thank you.
Osondo.
Thank you, PM.
Osondo, over to you. Osondo, over to you.
Okay. His Excellency, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Am I coming out very clear?
Right on, we can hear you. We can hear you. Right on.
Okay. Actually, somebody has already, kind of asked the question I wanted to ask, and he already answered it. So, no need of repetition. I'm so grateful. I have to thank him for all he is doing, and continue to pray for him and every other Biafran who is participating in this struggle. Thank you so much. That's all I have for now. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. MID, is your network okay now? MID, BRGIE.
Yeah. Your Excellencies, Your Excellency, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Ceteris Paribus, the leader of this utmost Biafran government, Saluti da Roma, the Minister of Information, Originalis, it goes to you. All Biafran super parties, it goes to you all. Biafran lovers of freedom, we are together in this holistic struggle in order to make sure that Africa is liberated. When I wanted to pin, it is to support what the Prime Minister, our Prime Minister, said concerning the reason and why the supreme leader of this holistic government said, in a nutshell, that enigma that most people did not understand. That was the same period he said it is not Ibinu Babe, but it is Chukwokika Biama. I want people to push the torch towards that particular dictum. Then after that, he called upon the name of God, Almighty Chukwokika Biama, said, give me 100 men. That was what I wanted to opine in support of what Prime Minister said. When people focus on the spirituality of this struggle, they will understand the reason why the oath taking is not the lead. I am saying this, I know many people did not understand who is speaking. I am saying this to let people to understand that those that took oath are those that went against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is chosen by the God Almighty. That is why you don't need oath taking to understand your left from your right, because you need to understand what you call the history. You need to understand Ife Melundbanye. I am telling our people that they should not be afraid of that oath taking. They should understand that they should follow the right way. There is nothing like oath. I am not an oath member under Ubunu Ukpabi, but I am a lover of freedom and an African Alboriginalis. The same thing that Nnamdi Kanu is, the same thing that Akparawa is, the same thing that Prime Minister is, the same thing that all of us are. We should forget about that occultic aspect of organization, but to follow the truth. So we are the people, the choosing people. We must make sure that we listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's very, very important, because in the circles, there are some people that God brings out to lead the people out of darkness. And when you cite that, everybody must follow
pursuit, and this is the trajectory, and this is the directrice, and this is the vector, etymologically speaking. And may God bless him and bless the Prime Minister and all of us as I'm to yield this mic. Thank you.
Thank you, MID. We give the mic to Success. Success, over to you. Are you close to your mic, Success? Success, are you close to your mic? Okay, we go to EK Biafra 7777.
Yes, I'm close.
Okay, Success, over to you.
Our dragon, the Prime Minister, good evening, sir. And good evening, our Information Minister, Mazi Sonny. You are doing a great job, and your team, you are very, very formidable in this course. And fellow Biafrans, good evening from here. And I want to especially congratulate all of you for, especially those back home, for ignoring this their set-up protest on how to eliminate all of you. And today, you play them the highest intelligence. Instead of protest, there was total lockdown. And I think Imo State, Owerri in particular, was taking the lead of the lockdown today, instead of protesting. And it is a victory to us and a victory to common sense. We have protested a lot, 67, in fact, from 66. During the program, after the program to the Civil War, all these are protests. And down to the formation of MASOP to IPOB, we have been protesting. And today, we should allow them to protest, to show their might. And today, a lot of their bloods were spirited on the grounds by their own people, the people that used to protect and say, this is our gallant soldiers, this is our people, this is our army. Spill their blood today. It is a good thing to hear. Tomorrow they should come out again. They should bear in mind that they don't have army. All they are seeing in uniform are terrorists. Every one of them are terrorists. Then for those of our people in the Niger Delta who ignorantly would want to join the protest, and the people are complaining of them not sitting at home, according to PM, they have paid a high, more than a huge price than those of us in the southeast. They have paid a very huge price. Infrastructure decayed. No life in the area called Niger Delta. There's nothing exists that can enable life in that very region. So it is a punishment, and they are still on it. And it is you who have been sitting at home that is going to emancipate them. You are emancipating them through this very sit at home, and I would want it to continue. Tomorrow is the mother of all days of the sit at home. PM, thank you very much. Thank you for your good work. I stand beside you, behind you. Anywhere you go, I go. No retreat and no surrender. Thank you, fellow Biafrans, and good night.
Thank you, Success. EK Biafra 7777.
Mike Modi on for a long time. I don't know. What are
Uruks, okay. Speak up, Uruks.
Okay, I just want to sing anyway. I didn't know he will honor us this way. We didn't know he will honor us this way. We never know he will honor us this way. Honor us this way with Simon Ekpa. We never know he will honor us this way. We never know he will honor us this way. We never know he will honor us this way. Honor us this way with Mazin Namdi. We never know he will honor us this way. We didn't know he will honor us this way. We never knew he will honor us this way. Honor us this way with Simon Ekpa. Our PM, God bless you, and God will continue to bless you with whatever you are doing. Remain blessed. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that rendition. Thank you. Anayo, over to you. Anayo.
Good evening, my PM. Good evening, Biafra Republic Government in SI. Hey, I thank God for today. Well, my own is I'm just happy because the message is really getting to everywhere. We Biafra have waken up. I thank God so much for what our PM is doing for us. Mmakwea ọgbara Igbo yari, ọya bụ dike a na-akpọ ogwu n'anya. So PM, thank you for all you are doing in our life because Chukwu Okike Abiama na eluigwe na-agbara gị aka ebe. Today, what we witness in East here, this is how it will be going from now going, because we have waken up. There is nothing like Nigeria. We have rejected Nigeria. So far Biafra is concerned, we will follow you to the end and follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is Jesus Christ of our own time. I call him the Jesus of my own time because he's the only person I believe on. I don't know, but what I believe is that God have used you to finish the work. Even to the extent every Monday, the atmosphere will change. The breeze will change. Today, the same thing. Even throughout the sit at home, everywhere will look calm and quiet. It means that God is on our side. I really appreciate you, and I am praying that Chukwu Okike Abiama should give you more strength to your elbow. Chukwu Okike Abiama will strengthen you, my PM. I don't have anything to say. Anywhere you go, I will go. That is all I want to say. I want to thank you so much. You have saved us. You have saved our life. You have saved all Biafrans' life. Not only Biafra, but all Africa at large. I thank you so much. I thank you. I don't even know how to mention it. Thank you so much, PM. I appreciate. Love you.
Thank you. Please, we are going to be rounding up in the next few minutes. 5 minutes more, we round up, please. And I need people with strong questions, like deep questions, especially the one Nigerians, if they are here. Please bring them in.
I've been trying to get the one Nigerians. I think the protest has broken their cameras back, so they don't want to suffix here to say anything. Chika Anthony, you can speak.
Yeah, greetings, my people. Our PM, I greet you, sir. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Right on, please.
Yeah, PM, I greet you, Akparawa, and other officers. I greet you all. What I want to say is this. I want to thank you, especially our PM. You are doing a great job, and I know that Chukwu Okike is by your side. And I want to tell you one thing that some people used to ask me, because if they want to get information about Biafra, they will call me and ask me to give them details. And I used to give them details about our PM, what he's doing for Biafran people. Yeah, so sometimes they begin to ask me, if Biafra come, are you thinking that our people are not going to kill themselves? That it's better that we stay in Nigeria? And I will ask the person, if Biafra come, are you going to kill anybody? Because it's going to start from you. If you have the mindset that you are going to kill anybody, that means you are going to kill somebody. So if you don't have that evil mindset that you are going to kill anybody, why are you asking that question? Why are you having that negative mind that Biafrans are going to kill themselves if Biafra come? So that is the answer that I used to give to them. And it annoys me that a full grown-up person would think that when Biafra come, that we're going to be killing ourselves. It is not so. It is not so. That is the evil they have deposited in the mind of our people. That when Biafra come, that things like this will happen. But I want to state it categorically here that first thing will never happen, because this is the land of the rising sun. This is the kingdom of God that is going to come. That every world, all the around the world is going to shake because of Biafra. Some of you don't know that many things that is happening around the world is because of the coming of Biafra. Because this kingdom of God shall come, and no man born of a woman shall stop it. That is why God is behind our PM. God has single-handedly hand over PM because of this Biafran cause. And the more Nnamdi Kanu is holding, they are holding Nnamdi Kanu in that prison, Nigeria will continue to go down. Immediately they release Nnamdi Kanu, they will see they will have small relief. Not that things will stop happening in Nigeria. But because they are holding Nnamdi Kanu in that dungeon, Nigeria will continue to go down. That is secret they don't know. That this thing that is happening to Nigeria is spiritual. And also it is happening around the world, because all around the world we hear we partake in this coming of Biafra. Because any havoc that is happening around the world is because of the coming of Biafra. Because this Biafra is the kingdom of God. So I want to thank you, our PM, and I want to encourage all the Biafran to stand firm, because this Biafra will come, that no power will stop the coming of Biafra. So I want to rest my case here. And secondly, I want to tell our people, because when Biafra come, why you see many rich man or wealthy people not supporting this Biafra of a thing is because of their greed. Because so many of them want us to be greeting them anytime they pass, we greet them. Because when Biafra come, you will not know this whether this person is a poor man or rich man. Everybody is going to be equal. And that is exactly what they don't want to be. They want us to be answering them sasa and saluting them. Because they know once the Biafra is come, everybody will be equal and the crime will go. Because why crime is everywhere is because those that has money is maltreating the poor people. That is why crime is everywhere. So, but once everything is equal, if you have money, nobody want to know whether you have money, because everybody is equal. That is exactly what Biafra is going to represent. And the Biafra will continue to be kingdom of God. And everything around the world will change. Immediately Biafra is declared. I rest my case. Thank you, everyone.
All right, Sonny, at least one or two questions. We go, since nobody, everybody have exhausted their, nobody want to ask question. I think everybody understand and follows what we're doing, because everything we're doing is in the public.
Yeah, so everybody don't become Biafrans overnight. And one Nigeria, no one can ask question. Blessed with favor. Blessed with favor. Pick the mic and speak. You'll be the last person, because one Nigerian is no one show up. Blessed with favor. Blessed with favor. Unmute yourself and speak. Blessed with favor. Okay, Simon Ekpa, son. Simon Ekpa, son, you can speak.
Okay. Good evening, sir, my PM. Hello.
Right on, we can hear you. We can hear you. Speak up, please.
Akparawa son, I greet you. I greet all the cabinets, all the old people that are working for our freedom. I'm speaking from the zoo. So I am very glad and happy to speak to you people. In fact, now it look as if somebody who have reached the heaven to speak to you today, because I don't know that I can feel reach to you. So I'm thanking you, our PM. My PM, I started following you since 2009, That is where I joined our struggle. So, and I see your success. Even when I was following you, I cannot even differentiate between you and our leader, Mazen Amdekano, because it is how our leader is teaching to us. That is how you used to teach. And I'm following you until now. You now become our savior that we see today, which we know that whatever anything that Zud are doing to us, because it is we you are fighting for. We poor man that didn't have even how what to eat. That if we didn't go a day, we cannot eat. That is what the thing you people are fighting for us. Because you people living fine. That is what I used to tell some of our people in zoo, were living with us in zoo here. That it is us that you people fighting. Because you people living, there is nothing, you are living comfortable there. Light, everything, even free education. So nothing that you people lack there. But our people refuse to hear about that. But we thank God that Chukwu bring you people to come and save us. Otherwise, we that live inside the zoo now, maybe we cannot go our village by this time. These people maybe don't take over our villages. So I thank you, my PM, and all the medias and our men on the ground are fighting that that our land can never take off. So we thank you and agree to. I didn't have any question because every question I supposed to ask our PM doing one marvelous work, which no any man in this Africa can fit do. It's only you and our leader is the one that take the mantle to liberate all the blacks, all the whole Africa, all over the whole world, which we know that we are reaching our tunnel. And may God bless you, Chukwu, bless you mentally and protect you, and nothing shall not happen to us. No any man, even at they try to bring whether an assassin, whatever anything what they want to bring. Our PM is a shrine that no one can put anything for his eyes. And I greet you all. Thank you very much. Pastor Van, I greet
Thank you,
you.
Mark.
I greet,
Thank
I
you.
greet,
Thank you.
yes, sorry,
Thank you.
sorry, sir. I greet Emmanuel Remijus. I know that
All
he's
right,
hearing me.
it is enough. Don't greet everybody because there are people who have not
Thank you,
spoken
sir.
here, and we don't have
Ndewo.
people
Thank you,
to
sir.
know that time to
Thank you, sir.
All right, so I think sorry, take this Stella. Who is this Stella? Take this Stella. And
Yes, we'll take Stella. PM, give preference to this person with Eudoras. Eudoras, we've not had you before, so let's hear you if you are here for the first time. Eudoras, you can speak. Tap your microphone and speak. Network don't carry command. Okay, Stella, over to you.
Thank you, sir. I salute you, our Prime Minister, Information Minister, all the ministers in the House. I salute. I just want to use the opportunity to appreciate you because what you're doing, what your government, your cabinet is doing, the whole world can see.
I think she's muted. So can you can she unmute herself again?
Esther, unmute. Stella, unmute yourself. Stella, unmute yourself. You are muted. We can't hear you. Stella, unmute yourself. Maybe she had a call into the phone. That's what a call can do. All right. Esther Enabulele. Esther Enabulele. Unmute yourself and pick the last blessing. Esther Enabulele.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mazi Sonny. Thank you, my PM. This is Pastor Van. In fact, Twitter knocked me off and I can't see the space on my Twitter anymore. It just disappeared. So I had to use my wife's Twitter to come back. Thank you so much, my PM. Thank you, every Biafran that have joined us today. And they have heard it, they have heard our voice. They will continue to hear us. In fact, some of them, their dream now, it is Biafra they are seeing. just like our PM have told them. We will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. And I'm sure that any day they wake up, they'll ask their neighbor, is Biafra there now? Is Biafra there? Because it's going to happen and they know it's going to happen. Thank you so much. Ebon, we move.
Okay, let's see if we can
I'm on
hear
now. I'm
from.
on now.
Okay, you're
Can you hear
on
me?
now. All right. Yes, yes,
Yes.
I can hear you. Speak up, speak up. You wrote us.
Barawa, thank you so much for this opportunity to speak. How you doing?
Fine.
Can you hear me?
You have the mic. Yes, right on, please.
Okay. Please, I'm very happy for the progress so far made, and I'm glad to be associated with Simon Ekpa. I think we've interchanged emails and other things before now, and I'm happy that he has never disappointed me, and he has been the good guy all this while, and I'm happy that he has been consistent. I told one of my friends in 2019 or so when he joined the struggle that this man, something told me that this man will be very, very known globally once Nnamdi Kanu is no more there. And today, he has never disappointed me. He has been consistent. He has been mentally tough. He has been everything that a freedom fighter should be. So I want to commend him. I want to wish him a, a strong heart, despite the propaganda, despite the name calling that Nigerian government and their cohorts always call him. He has always maintained that instead Biafra will not come. He will turn to a beast for Biafra to come. And he has shown that freedom fighting is not business as usual. What he is doing today, I'm very proud of him. Simon Aparawa, I'm also proud of you. Vam, all of you. I'm really proud of you. So may you continue and may God grant you everything necessary for you to excel and actualize Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, let us speak. Citizen Dama, how is your protest going? Welcome to the Prime Minister's speech. Please ask your question, please, Citizen Dama. Citizen Dama, are you there? Okay. Prime Minister, I think you need to round up, Prime Minister, so that you can attend to other things.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I thank you all for listening to this, following this space. I don't know how many hours we've spent here, and we still have over 1,300 listening. Sonny, do you know how many hours we've spent on this space?
Let me see. We've been here for
I
over
think
3
we'll spend
hours. Over 3 hours.
Yeah, over 3 hours. All right. So thank you, everyone. Biafrans, remember, Citizen is still raising his hand. Bring him in and let him speak. So I will end after
Okay,
that.
Citizen, please come up. Your network is really flocking you. Where are you? Citizen Dama.
Disappeared again. All right. So I thank you, Biafrans. You have done well for yourself today. Tomorrow is going to be a complete lockdown of all government facilities in Biafra land. Every federal road, every major road will be shut down. There will be no going out and there will be no coming in. And those people that will be disturbing our street in the name of Nana Bishala, we don't want to see that tomorrow. Specifically, I thank you all. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Defense Forces. Airborne!
Airborne!
Wakwe Commander 56 Brigade nke dị n'Alochukwu Simon Okemili na-ebu okwe Simon ọkụ na-agba ọzara Simon bụ atakata agba isi ya. Hey!